This is Ted, I'm Jim, and this is my dog Buck. We've explored over 10,000 miles of the world's most brutal terrain. Now, we have a 2-week, 140-mile canoe trip in the Temagami backcountry. We're gonna go visit a friend of ours named Alex Matthias, who's an Aboriginal elder that lives in the bush. We got an incredible route coming up. Hopefully we didn't bite off more than we can chew. There's been some forest fires in the area. Hopefully we can stay clear of those. God willing, we should be done this trip in 15 days if all goes well. Right now we're getting a shuttle drive to our put-in. So basically our adventure is starting right now.
Sorry boys, that was a good one. You all right? Yeah.
We're getting close, he says. We've seen some sort of interesting thing on the road here that I'm gonna jump on the film.
Yeah, it's a creek coming off the mountain.
This area north of Sudbury is an incredibly mineral-rich area. This creek that we're crossing right now is just incredibly rich with iron ore to the point where the water is red. Thoughts, Buck? Buck, we're going back to your home, to your homeland. What do you have to say for yourself? Good talk, Buck. Good talk. Taking our stuff through the bush, and we're gonna drop it at the first step of our journey, so super excited. Oh, that's heavy.
You know, it's a major undertaking, this kind of thing. You're always a little bit nervous. Did I get everything ready? Do we have all our gear? Are we falling behind schedule? What's happening? You know, we have quite a ways to go today, and so we're feeling a little bit of butterflies and a little bit anxious. So hopefully when we hit the water, that disappears.
Oh, don't worry, I haven't been filming.
Good luck, boys. Have some fun.
See you later. All right, well, that is it. Our shuttle driver is out of here, and me and Ted are on a logging road in the middle of absolutely nowhere. So from this point on, it's us in the wilderness, and I'm looking forward to get going.
Thanks for the help, Buck.
Oh my God, this generator bag, Ted. Heavy, bud.
Why didn't we roll with solar again?
This f***ing canoe's gonna sink.
Jim promised that we were gonna pack light for this trip. Good thing we have 15 liters of gas.
This is like a clown.
Look, it's getting better.
Poor paddle. It's my fault. Well, the boat floats.
Are you sure?
Buck. In the boat.
He's so cute.
Get in there, you big old Malamute.
Yeah.
Go.
Come on, Buck.
All right, now we're gonna add well over 400 pounds.
Yeah. It's working.
We're on our way.
A place to stay, a place to grow, Ontario. 4 kilometers to go.
It's only 490, which is pretty good, but you know,
Right.
not too bad.
Then we'll just be in beast mode again. Yay! I wish I was Buck on this trip.
Yeah, Buck's like a chief factor. He just gets paddled around here.
Yeah. If like aliens flew down here and saw us, they'd probably think Buck was like the king. We're just paddling him around while he just sleeps on the boat, has his belly scratched and gets fed.
You know? With putting our ear to the ground on this forest fire situation, there's certain parts of the backcountry that the Ontario government is just telling people just don't go there because it's too serious.
One of the ways we could, you know, circumvent not having a fire is just paddling up to the forest fire.
Yeah,
like, there's a fire.
There's a fire, man. That's a really good point, dude.
We could be like a kilometer, a mile away and freaking roast a marshmallow.
We're not marshmallow guys, you know? We're like roast, like things we killed.
I don't even know what all the hype is about marshmallows.
I don't even like
marshmallows suck.
Yeah, they suck, man. Yo, that's a historic ranger cabin over there, dude.
Cool.
You wanna go look at it?
Sure.
At one time, forest rangers would come in to the backcountry, and their main job was to look for forest fires. There'd be a cabin, and then there'd be a really high tower, and the rangers would go in together
and they'd portage deeper and deeper into the backcountry and paddle, and then each one of them would stay at their outpost, and they'd stay there pretty much for the entire summer alone.
It's a pretty sweet job to have. You just roll in there and you're just supposed to like sit there on a lake and for the whole summer and be like, no fires today.
Yeah, and all you have is a radio.
Well, I'm out here fishing. I'm floating about on a water noodle. Looks like there's no fires again.
Well, we just whipped through that. So, dude, you gotta try this paddle. It's so money.
Maybe we don't need 4 paddles, eh, Jim?
It's almost like, yo, that is beautiful, bud. It smells fishy, eh, Ted?
A little bit.
It's a good sign, buddy.
An old dock left from the logging era.
Wow, so cool.
What are you doing? Step in the water.
I don't want to get my tootsies wet, Ted.
You're such
Go on, Buck.
So this portage is 490 meters. You know, that's pretty far, especially when you're walking uphill at times and on a rugged trail. For really long portages that are miles in length, I try to make it 300 meters and I take a break, so it seems to work. Wow.
Right where we are now is the largest stand of old growth eastern red pine trees in the world.
A lot of people feel this area should be protected against impact, kept in a wild state. Let's do the end. Well, I just put the canoe down and looked behind me, and there is faithful old Buck with his pack. This is exhausting.
water break.
Oh yeah, this bag is weighs 90 pounds, dude.
At least, dude. You feel too good on the old backy and hippie poo.
It's like, ah, you know, and then sometimes it just goes away. It's weird. How nice is it out here, bud? This is a dream. This is like the most high traffic area of our entire trip. Oh, I feel great, Ted. I love it.
This is beautiful country here. We saw one person back by the put-in where there was a road. It's one of the closest things to freedom that you can get. Today it's getting late in the day. We kind of want to go further today, but judging by everything, I think it's best to call it quits now. Just get an early start tomorrow.
Dude, we made it like absolutely nowhere today.
Breath of fresh air in my life.
Think about how many beers we could have brought if we didn't have a generator.
We skipped lunch today. You get more whiny when you skip lunch.
If we want to argue more out here, we should not eat.
Maybe. It's more entertaining when we argue. So what we should do is just dump all our food in the lake. And that'll ensure that we get hangry and scream at each other. This trail mix is money.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Trail mix, baby. Tons of M&Ms, extra salted cashews. Look at that beauty, look at that. Oh man, that's nice. Have a little pee.
Don't piss there, man. I gotta get water.
Parts per billion, bud.
All right, it's enough footage of you being a dummy. I've never set this tent up before. I don't know what's going on. Finally! Set up, we'll sleep in there. Not looking forward to Jim. You know, he's so huge. You know, he snores and Buck comes in the tent, and so we'll all just end up smelling like rotting carcass.
Dinner's on the way, Ted. Yeah. Nice, like maybe one pounder and a bit. You want to keep it or what?
I'm not sure.
No?
You gonna cook her up?
I would, but now I'm thinking that I might just want to go to sleep. I don't know.
Pretty small.
Maybe not, eh? Just hoping to catch something a little more like in the 2-pound range, you know? Oh yeah, there's a good one. Oh no. Man, these fish are fighting like crazy. This one's even smaller. Well, as long as we're catching something, I'm happy. That was fun, man. Oh my God, we've eaten basically nothing all day. We're too exhausted to even eat the several fish that I caught and clean them. Basically just pounded a bunch of trail mix for dinner. Now we're going to bed. Looks like a storm's coming this way. And we don't have a fire going. We're just burning a Coleman lantern here. We didn't paddle nearly what we thought we were going to do today, but that's okay because literally we were exhausted and we really needed to get some sleep. So tomorrow, yeah, the idea is to continue on a string of portages into some large and beautiful backcountry lakes and basically just load in on fish and, you know, enjoy ourselves and hopefully have a big fish fry if we're not too broken by the time we get to camp. Serious smallmouth country right in here, eh?
There.
Yes, Ted just spotted pictographs here.
It's like another.
Ooh, there's some thunder, eh? Got a storm blowing in here that's looking like it might give us a hard time.